recording. Should be golden. Just let me know when you see it. Anybody see it? Let me pull it up real quick just to be sure.
Network error.
It's just loading on my side over here. There we go. Looking pretty good. Willie, give me a little talky
There we
talk.
go. Yep.
Okay, let's see. I'll bring me down, you up a bit. Nice.
Testing.
Yeah. Now you good. I got you up. Get a little background music going. Nice, and we're good. All right, boys. Let me get myself muted over here. Good. Nice. Welcome everybody. The rematch. We got the Samurais versus the Psychos going down tonight.
Let's go.
Let's go. First things first. Let's talk about the previous matchup, shall we? What a weird game. Totally domination by Matthew right out the gate. Matthew and the Psychos coming in border. Ike's map. Slapping Isaac and the Samurais right in the face. Only to then in turn lay an egg on Outback and minus Matthew's heroics on Consulate. Pretty much laid an egg on Consulate as well. Who we got?
Ooh,
Stevie. Oh, Stevie. What up, Steve?
Yo, what's up?
How's it going, dude?
Alright, you?
Not bad. It's been a while. Stevie the Legend, Respawn. We're about to dive deep into your gameplay on this broadcast.
Oh yeah?
We're gonna tear you to shreds, boy. Interesting game. Willie, you think we'll see something like this again? More even matched?
I think we're gonna get closer games than this. I mean, 4-0, 0-4, 1-4. I think we'll definitely have closer games.
I would hope so.
I think Trey's gonna turn it around here.
Yeah.
With his play.
He's kind of due. He's kind of been struggling the whole season so far. And then you never know if Matty comes out swinging though. Watch out. Like it don't matter what the rest of them do.
Yep.
Let's hit a bump on the slide here. Next up, we got just an overall team comparison, comparing just the base stats of kills, assists, and whatnot. I think the most interesting one here is rounds lost, and it just goes to show how sure Ike's won 2 games, but he has lost a ton of rounds.
Yep.
Like every I guess they've won 2, haven't they? Yeah, and then the other one they lost straight up to you all. Kind of interesting for the most part. Plants, assists, kills, and deaths are all pretty much the same. There's a big kill gap though.
Yeah, big kill gap, big death gap.
Yeah. Who knows what we'll see tonight? The plants are pretty much equal though. We have very limited, I guess, gatherings of data, so it's all gonna be pretty decently close. Then our last one, and this is just to get us a big overview of the standings, so we kind of see where everybody's at. First place, got them big old juggernauts.
That's what I like to see.
That's what he likes to see. 2 wins, 0 0-2 losses, and 1-1-2 loss. For a total of 5 points, followed up by the Mythics with the same score line, but in second place due to losing to them Juggernauts in Game 3, I believe. Followed closely by the Samurais and the Psychos. It's kind of crazy with the minimal amount of like points per game, just how close it all is. Like,
I mean, this is going into
halfway. This is halfway.
Yeah, halfway, and I mean, Psychos aren't out.
Psychos aren't out, and
reel off a couple wins here.
Right, especially with everybody making the playoffs. You're just playing for seeding pretty much. Nobody wants to play them big old juicy juggernauts right out the gate.
Not right now.
Not right now. If those Psychos are going to claw their way back, I think it starts with our boy Respawn, old Stevie. Let's get into some Stevie, shall we? For a man who has barely played the game, all things considered, this man can
Crisp.
aim. He is crisp. Like, looking at that highlight right there, he should have had that triple kill. I don't understand how he lands the damage on Billy and doesn't finish it off. One area where he does seem to struggle is his game knowledge and his game sense. I mean, we can't all be perfect, and I think it's just due to how little he's
Not
played.
a fan of that.
Oh, you didn't like that? You didn't like
I'm not
that?
a huge fan.
I mean, here you go. He's getting fused, and he doesn't even budge. I could have probably pulled 6 or 7 of these out of our past gameplay.
See, is that a lack of knowledge or is that a communication? Like,
Could be communication, could be lack of knowledge. I'll give you that. It's probably a mixture of both.
yeah, a little communication from Matthew's part would go a long way to improve Stevie, I think.
Yeah. He'll get there though. Like, I think it's just a matter of time. Right. Like, think of how much game we've played more than he has.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous. And like that first highlight, man, he is crisp sometimes. He nails it out. As long as he knows where they are, or knows where the people are, and doesn't have to think, he's money. Money on the spot, baby.
Yep.
So back to that game sense, though. Our little highlight player for the other team, the Samurais, is going to be Billy. And his lack, sometimes lack, we're going to start out with his lack of game sense. I would like to know his thought process here. This is match point to sweep you all in this round. John's already lit. 15 seconds left. What is he doing? He comes in here and he tries to push him. No plant down, no nothing. Hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Yep.
But I think Billy is sort of thriving though in his role. This little blooper aside, he's in his comfort zone, I would say, on Ike's team. Like,
He is. He's picking up a lot of Ike's slack.
yep, he picks up Ike's
Ike's-
slack.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and Ike's giving it to him. Like Ike's taking a different role, it seems.
Yeah.
You know?
And neither one of them really have to get all the kills. And heck, even Anthony last game stepping it up pretty big.
Yeah.
So it's not like there's a shortage of kills on their team, but I mean, if there is, Billy's just gobble. He's taking them all. Love to see it out of the guy. I wish I could play more like Billy. Oh, there was a good kill on you, Will. What was the thought process
mean,
there?
This is a bunch of kills on me. Not a huge fan. He's played 2 other matches. If you want to pull from those matches.
Oh, I would, but the issue is we never have any clips from people's actual perspectives because you always watch them from far away. I think that's about all I got in terms of highlights for those 2 boys. Would have thought by now these clowns would have gotten their stuff together and we would actually be able to get over to some Siege.
We can talk bands here. Like,
Can talk BAMs. Oh, first map is Chalet. Never mind, we got this in. All right.
nice.
Interesting map. Bands. Cavi? Surely?
Cavi's a must ban. I mean, you can't play Matthew these days without banning Cavi.
Agreed. You got to. Got to. And
I know last time these guys fought, it was a Mozzie ban from Maddie's team and an Ayana,
Yep.
I think. I would expect the Ayana to stay. Mozzie was questionable back then. Even more questionable now that Ike has never yet played Mozzie. So,
who
to
we
see
got?
that changed.
Who we got? What up, Joe? Welcome.
What up?
My captain. Oh, captain. My captain. New op. Bannable or
Nobody
not?
has.
Joe, you want to weigh in?
New op? No. We always have done no, right?
Just for the first 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Weeks. Joe, come in. Check.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
There we go. What up, Big Papa?
What up, what up?
How's it going?
Going good?
Good. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Did I miss the start?
Nah, you missed nothing, dude. We just had a little pre-game sort of introduction to how these teams played. Last map, a couple little highlights there of Stevie and Billy, and that's about it, baby.
The Twitch stream already up?
Should be, yes, sir. I don't understand why all these other clowns flash their readies. I only take it from the captains.
I know you take it from one captain.
I take it from my captain. Can you pull your mic away just a smidget there, Joe? Thank you. Predictions headed into it? What are we thinking?
Oof. I'm gonna go 2-1 Ike. I think it'll be a little bit closer.
Joe?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that too. 2-1 Ike.
Go
I'm just
2-1
hoping
Maddie.
that the game isn't 4-0.
John, you saying 2-1 Maddie?
4-1.
Yep, 2-1 Maddie.
You know what? I'm with you, John.
I mean, I think we all hope it's 2-0, man. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
With Matthew on the bottom.
You hate to see it. We want everybody about the same. At the expense
Also,
of Ike.
I want Stevie. Stevie needs a win, I think.
He's got it in him.
So this is...
Osa, Ike's
who's-
man.
This is Ike's man. Okay.
No real surprise there, I don't guess.
Ayana here, I would expect.
Spot on.
No clue here.
This is Matthew's defender ban.
Like a Mira maybe, or a
Maybe.
Bandit
Captain.
Caveira.
Capcan.
And surely Cappy, right? Game number 7, boys. Let me update this title. Stream. We should be good. Alright. My computer has bad memories, little PTSD on this map. What do we got? Vanilla Ike on defense first? Sure
Say
hope.
what? It's in garage, yeah.
They definitely didn't tell me who started where. I hope they figured it out. Vanilla Ike going downstairs. They left the Twitch wide open. Legion rework is in effect, correct? That's
Legion and the Frost rework, right?
John was saying Frost is in.
Yeah, I believe so. I know
I'm
you can
pretty
put
sure
them down
the Frost
faster.
is
Yeah, you can put them down faster without didn't get anybody to hit much shit.
I want to.
I'm pretty sure the Frost is in, the Legion's in, the shotgun reworks are in.
The shotgun? The headshot?
For those of us less in tune with the updates, what's the Frost rework?
The Frost rework is where when you step on a Frost, you can pick yourself back up.
Ah,
But
interesting.
there's a debuff to your speed when you look like you walk around on it with a limp. You also bleed on the floor. You can't spend any
Yikes.
bit of health.
Low rotate there. I'm just on Anthony here on Legions, so I can see what the sucker looks like.
Oh, that's just a trap. Like it's just not close anymore.
Right. I want to see how bad it is.
Okay, well, I don't think he's going to zoom in on a trap.
I don't think he is either. Hey, how do I do that? Hey, you all see that? That's pretty cool. Nice.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Oh, you can hide the silhouettes too. Alright, we got old Trey sitting down here waiting for a Thatcher or some sort of Twitch to get the wall open. They don't have nades to nade Billy off, but here comes the twitch. Here we go. Smart play. They flashed. Flashed to be able to blind the bandit so that he doesn't see the twitch. And Trey inevitably flashed himself. Oops, I keep pressing B instead of Y. I don't know if they're getting in this way, boys. It might be smart to go somewhere else. Which is exactly what Steve's doing all by himself over there, per usual. Trey's getting it down. Billy does hear it. It's a easy thermite charge on. Stevie is in the back of the building. I did not want to switch in.
Maddie's down both drones too.
Yep, Maddie's out of drones.
And they didn't get wall.
Nope. Oh, Stevie, you saw him. You saw him, baby. Did not register where those shots were coming from at all. He is getting droned in, though. They've totally, looks like all three of them have switched over to this side. Steve should know that Anthony was back there. He has rotated out. Ike is holding pretty tight line of sight there. Matthew's pushing in from Big Garage. Okay, apparently they... There we go. Now he sees it. Now he sees it. One finger coming right up. They're getting this wall back here. That's a smart decision. Just gives them something to work with.
Yeah, I agree. Like the other one right would have been better, but they the drones. There's no way to get the bandits.
Oh, Anthony's got a good line of sight here. I don't think Trey's gonna see him. Anthony cleans it up. That's diffuser 2. I don't know if he saw it. Ike picks up Maddie, and it's all down to Trey, or all down to Steve with 10 seconds left. The Fenrir comes in clutch. Solid round.
Solid round.
They had it droned out. They knew that there was a bandit, and none of them switched to Thatcher. Kind of weird. Thatcher or Callie. It would have aided their attack quite a bit, I feel like. They just got so pigeonholed, and then they had to rotate around. And with this team, that means that there's about 25 seconds left for them to figure it out.
They just need to push, like, they get so bogged down with the ball.
Yeah.
Kind of projection. You just need to get in back get some admin or something.
And get Stevie in the building, please. Having slight audio issues here. There we go. Got a short cord. Kitchen site. Defense, Fenrir, still Thorn, and Mozzie. Interesting pick with the Mozzie, knowing that they banned Mozzie last time.
Might be to try to grab the switch.
Yep.
Matthews some soft switch though. Look at that. Win games.
They got the peanut butter jelly, thermite Thatcher. And Trey's just in, and Trey gets instantly killed by Isaac. That doesn't help the cause.
Yikes.
I'm sure Matthew's loving that. But Matthew and Steve are together, though, so that's progress. Alright, Matty droned it out. Decides to save, hopping in. Old Stevie right behind him. We do have someone I'm hearing. Above him? Below him? I'm just hearing things, boys.
Is Ike still upstairs?
Let's find out. Ike is downstairs. Billy's upstairs, though. Matthew's coming up fireplace. Steve's entering in the back. I wish they would shoot the stupid jukebox. Billy will probably be able to get some sort of a flank on him if he so chooses. He's sort of just holding down the top of Solarium. Thank you, Matthew. All right, here we go. Stevie's getting a wall. Anthony hears it. Should give a call out. Anthony drops the hatch. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but he's going to be rotating the bottom of the fireplace. Matthew might be able to pick him off. Billy is on this drone, so he's just feeding information to Ike right now, and probably Anthony. Looks like Steve might be aware of the rotate. Nope.
No.
He's off of it now. Anthony's creeping. He sees him, and he cleans him up. And this is where the captain needs to shine.
Anthony is playing really well. Got a kill and backed off of it.
Yep. And Matthew's now just chasing after him
Yeah,
with
he's
50
kinda
seconds
got to-
left. Yep.
He's got to try to just pick up a kill somewhere, get things rolling.
It's not there.
This isn't like a normal custom match where once you get a lead, you just run or something.
Yep. 2 good rounds by the defense. It's getting a little bit of deja vu over here, boys.
Yeah, I mean, Trey can't be doing what he did.
Costly. He has picked a much less mobile operator now. Hopefully won't be flying in any windows.
I feel like he's picked Sophia every round and then switched off of her.
Yes. Anthony with the Frost. So no actual change to Frost herself. Just your interactions with the Frost mats. Matthew sticking with Twitch. Billy's sticking with Twitch. Billy playing mute. It was all about that drone denial. Keep him out. Gotta bump Joe back up. There. We're back to the old Stevie spawn by himself. Have the two spawn together maneuver.
Fuse.
Yeah, weird side for Fuse.
Yeah, it's a tough one to actually make it work well.
I guess since you can go
With that
through.
wall and fireplace.
Yeah.
It's good.
I was wondering who this prone little man was in the corner, but it's Stevie running himself in. Billy's top of the solarium. Mike's holding sight. Trey's at Trey window. Are we surprised?
Did he use one of his impacts? He
no,
did.
yeah.
He used one of his impacts. Seems like a little bit of a waste.
Matthew's
Only get
creeping
2
up
of
to
them.
sight. Anthony's top of the fireplace. Stevie in the building.
Stevie with the user too.
Yep.
Don't like that.
He's done.
A shield fuse.
Oh, yikes.
I don't know if that was intentional or not. We'll have to ask
I
about it
could-
later. Ike knows Trey's up here at this window.
Trey just gave
And Trey-
himself more of a less cover. That would
Ooh,
be nice.
off cam. Old Stevie picking up a kill on Anthony. That's pretty good. That's good.
Stevie's,
that-
he's got to watch for frost
Yeah.
mats.
He does have to watch
Yeah.
for frost mats, but that just solidifies their lockdown on this whole west side of the building.
They don't quite know that though, so it doesn't really. It does give them some freedom to there, but they just don't know it.
Matty's
They're
about to
both
bolt
on.
it out
They're
there.
both on
Yep.
drones. Billy and Ike, or
Just that time.
Ike and Trey are still holding each other off there. A little bit of a stalemate.
Yeah, so Matty's drone library for Steve.
Yep, and Steve's walking in now. He is.
And I actually think Trey on that window is actually a really good spot because he can hold down a whole line
Yep.
there as long as they actually get a push here on
Billy's going to get.
study.
If Steve goes for the wrong wall. Okay, good. He rotated around, so they're getting the fireplace wall, fireplace side. That'll push Ike out pretty hard, which might even them open for the shots from Trey. Trey does land some shots on Billy. Matthew does look to be pushing in. He knows he's got Ike right in front of him, though. That's a scary thing to push. Stevens pushed off by a C4 from Piano. He's pushing it, though. Oh, I thought he got the kill on Billy, but nope. He didn't see that Billy died. And then Trey. What just happened? Did Trey just kill Steve?
Killed Steve.
Like, yeah, it was a team kill.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Trey killed.
Trey
Steve.
killed Steve.
Trey killed Billy, then killed Steve, and then
They
killed
killed
Ike.
Ike. He says, "This is
Yeah.
my
Killing
window.
everybody.
Killing everyone.
If you come across my window, I will shoot you." Jeez, I thought for sure Ike got the kill on Steve.
Yeah, Isaac's probably mad. Trey stole his kill.
Ike's like, I get 4 kills per game, and you just stole one. Speaking of kills and scores, let's see where we're looking. Froofy with a freaking goose egg. Billy with a goose egg. Jeez. And Stevie with that little bit of spite says, "You know what, Trey? I don't forgive you." So Trey's having to operate with the old team kill penalty. We do have the attacker-defender switch. For defenders, we got...
Slide on the map.
Yep, best side on the map. We got Ella out of Steve. Vigil out of Proof. That's pretty good. I like that. Unless he's got the Boss G, which... he's got a sidearm out right now, so we don't know. And then Trey with Mute. Hatches, they've got
Switching off the Ace.
playing IQ. Hopefully get Mutes through the
So
floors.
no, they're
No.
not going to go through the wall.
Yep.
Aren't these good walls to get though? Like,
Yeah.
even my team
It's just
plays-
it is hard to get it.
Uh,
Fireplace.
speaking of getting walls, this one?
But if you're going back this one, yeah, this is
These?
the one you want to go for.
Yeah,
This one?
definitely.
They did not. There we go.
But they
Matthew
are,
is not
the way
Boss
they
G,
are
in, by the way.
playing, though. The operators they're playing. Well, I guess they're mute. I don't know. That's crazy. They didn't even.
They like to hang.
Left it.
They like to hang
Probably
free, Joe.
liability switch to Sledge.
All right, let's find Matty real quick. He's upstairs in the bathtub. About time. I've been telling him he needs to take a bath for days.
Trey's getting the rest of the dining room.
Yep. All right,
Oh,
so
Anthony actually might get caught by Matthew. Oh no, not Anthony.
yeah,
IQ.
Ike coming in. Yep.
And Anthony's gonna go up the hatch.
Anthony went up the hatch and paid for it. Again, that's the whole Trey thing all over again.
just
Why?
It's just not worth it.
All right, Ike swinging in. Yep. He knows Matthew's here because of the vigils. He just doesn't know where. Matthew did ping it. Meanwhile,
Oh, he's turning on his thing, so I just gonna.
yep,
Kills Bill.
Steve,
yep,
nice.
Stevie, big work. All right, here we go.
That's a
Ike.
this big hit.
He's hopping on cams. Okay, so Matthew shot his
Yeah,
cam. He
he's
knows
got
where
him
he's
right
at.
here.
He's pushing him down to Solarium. Matthew's pinging it, so they know exactly where Ike's at. Roughly's creeping down. He knows he's got to do something. Oh! Matthew taking big damage, pre-blowing a hole. Oh, but we got
someone
we got
went down
sneaky,
there.
sneaky. Yep, just sitting there in the
Just-
corner.
Right,
Sneaky,
right.
sneaky.
Sneaky dog.
He says that's
This is-
fine.
This is good. Good for Trey. Like, Trey needed this.
Get some kills, yeah.
Kill my captain. I don't care. I like to kill my team anyway, and I'll just pick up the free kill.
Yep, great battle so far.
Yes, this is what we want to see. 2-2. It's weird. I haven't commentated a game with other people in here in a long time. Like, gosh, I wish these idiots would stop talking.
I was gonna ask, like, are you upset that we keep interrupting your
No,
commentary?
I'm just not used to it. It's wild. I got 3 wingmans now. All right. The Wamai out of Steve is good. Matthew with the Maestro. Trey with Thorn. I feel like
So
the
he's happy about the
yeah, there.
about that Maestro play.
Yep. I feel like oh, Maddie's prepping it. So he blows out the floor. He's gonna do it over here and probably over here if I had to guess and get a cam in this bush.
Yeah, so that you can see up the map.
Yep.
The door.
I don't know where he puts the one in this. Like I don't know where he puts it on this one to get a line of
He might
sight
put
on
it-
the plant spot. But
Oh, yeah. I think he puts it in dining room and he just shoots the top of the wall so you can see it. through.
maybe. Yep. He
I think
says
I've been killed from that one.
that shotgun is
Oh, maybe
not
not.
cutting it.
He hasn't even put his stuff down, right?
He has not put his stuff down.
He's
Yeah,
got to
he-
go downstairs.
Yep.
He's just
This is where the
He can-
threes are killing them.
Yep.
They don't have enough people to stop.
Oh! 3v3s aren't the only thing. Ike says, "You're too slow, boy." Line going down. Both the goons are on site. Walls already getting breached. I mean, this is 30 seconds in. It's clinical.
Yeah, they're once they took Matthew out,
Yep.
they're gonna just push fast.
Yep. Billy.
Billy?
Yep. Let's find Billy. He's already entered into library. He's going to be pushing from top of west stairs.
Yeah,
He
but they're all still together.
Yep. They need somebody on the
It's
drone.
gonna be a good.
All right, Stevie, come on, baby. Let's see what you got. He's getting droned out. That's what they needed to do. They'll find him. And Billy's droning out Trey, so they know where both of them are at this point. And whoever's got the diffuser out said, oh, Trey.
Ooh.
Smacking down Billy.
The timing though was perfect.
Yep.
Billy was just looking back.
Yep, from the beeper.
I didn't know there was a beeper going off.
Yeah, it was. Oh, and look at this goon squad. They're doing it.
he's
All right, Anthony. That's
They
a
need to
risky
play
move.
smart
He's
here.
getting pushed by Trey. That's what they needed to do. That's understanding the situation. He heard the sound cue, and they had the cam still. If you look, Fireplace cam is still up. So they knew exactly where Anthony was. Heard the sound cue of the Claymore and just pushed him. Simple. How many rounds do you think Matthew dies right out the gate in the first 15 seconds and his team is still 1? I'm going to say 0, except for that one.
how many kills does Matthew even have? 1?
1? 0.
None.
Still goose egging. Him and Billy. Jeez. Trey came to play. This is the Trey Matthew drafted.
Yep.
Match point. Here we go. Where it
Steve,
all
too,
matters.
Steve's picked up some really good kills. We didn't get to see his kill on Ike, but it had to be pretty
Yeah,
crisp.
it had. He had to have been holding that angle when Ike pushed through the door. And they bypassed the basement site and chose to go with the bar gaming site. Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I don't hate
I
it.
don't think it's a bad idea.
I
Yep.
don't either.
It's more
However,
like
if you lose it though, and this goes to overtime, then you're always like, we had just given the other team shots.
Yeah. Interesting. Any changes out of the attackers? Looks like Ike is switching to ace? From ace? I can't tell what the arrow means.
He's two.
He's
From
two.
Ace, yeah.
Okay, it's from ace to nomad and from jackal to fuse. Solidified. So Billy's looking to get up top. Matthew does have a cam up there.
I like the Valk.
Valk. Yep.
He's gonna get his stuff out quickly, so even if he does die, they still have the intel.
Oh, here comes cam number 2. He's got his C4 up there for library. I just need somebody to get on cams for him. Billy's already at the window. He's going to get fuse number 1 going down. Ike's.
gonna destroy the C4.
I
Oh
don't.
no, they flew up too far away. I think.
Is there a way for me to tell?
Go in and then.
I don't know how to do that, so we're off. We're bailing on it. Ike's going to escort Billy into the library. He has droned it out. If the C4 is still up there, oh, I heard it beeping, so it's still there somewhere. Matthew did just get off cams. Oh, get back on. We want to see it.
Hopefully, Steven or Maz somewhere close.
Oh, yeah. Stevie, watch out.
It's too.
Fuse pucks kill you. They're just waiting. They're just stalling a little bit here. This attack's sort of slowed down. Ike's got a nice line of sight all the way through the fireplace. Billy has fuse number 1 going down. Matthew didn't blow the C4 if it was there. That was the spot.
If he might be watching right now. Can he hop in?
Yep.
Nope.
You called it.
Oh, too late.
Just
Too
Oh,
late.
he had to get off cams.
He had to get off
He had
games to
somebody
do
else
it.
do it.
Yep. All right, so hatch is open. Ike's still holding his line of sight, but they've rotated off the hatch. It seems like a pretty good distraction. Uh-oh. Stevie. Stevie.
I think that first one got caught by the
the shield?
Saved him. No,
Oh,
but the
yeah. Nice. Anthony's droning out with the destructo bombs. I'll tell you who needs that. It's Matthew. So he's like, wait, I get 16 drones and they can actually hurt people?
Trade pushing Ike here.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, but he's trapped himself in mudroom.
that's not terrible.
It isn't
It
terrible
splits
with
Ike
the,
to
with the
where
time.
he has to
Yep.
worry about both sides.
Oh.
So he's
Stevie's
peeking out the window.
just
That's
eating
true.
it, and he gets a kill on Billy. What a kill. Billy was pushing. All right, Ike's going to have
Yeah,
to take
Ike-
the fight. He's going to have to take
Ike
the
doesn't know
fight,
what to
Dylan.
do.
Yep. He's
He's
all right,
Yeah,
Trace.
see.
Oh, he got around him. They do have
but
cam.
Trace-
Matthew knows exactly where he's at. Yep, Matthew cleans that up, and Anthony, ball's in your court, buddy. Still up top of the hatch.
That's Matthew's first kill, right?
Yep.
Second kill.
Yeah, that's the second.
GG's.
GG's. Wow. All around. That's that team. If they play like that, is going to be rough to beat. Billy with the goose egg. Billy, you were my highlight player from the Samurais. What is this? I said it. If Billy doesn't show up to play, they lose. I didn't say it,
You're
but
the best in the business.
I didn't say it, but I
It was
thought
also
it.
a low light, wasn't it?
Well, his first one was a
No.
low light. The rest were average.
Not one plant. It's just they're only
who
one
plants in this
attacking
game?
win. Who plants in this game? My team.
Yes, we plant. Joe beats us if we don't plant. Border. Okay. I feel like these maps, like these early maps, are good for Steve. Like these are maps that
It's
everybody
other way
plays.
good, other way.
Yeah, yeah, thanks. I got all the way to the other side. Who remembers game number 2? Border. Right out the gate. Maddie. 8 kills, 7 kills, I don't remember what it was. No deaths. Ike, I think it was 8. 8-0, and Ike 0 kill. Goose egg. 4-0 sweep
Yep.
by the old psychos. If we
So
s-
it's getting
7-0.
more,
7
Matthew
and
was
0.
7-0,
Is
and
Maddie
Ike was
attacking again?
0-4.
I don't know. I asked him. Did they say anything? We got attacked, says Ike.
And Matthew said, "Be right back," right?
Could be an early night, boys. John, we could be close to right, but still wrong.
Right. I'd rather be wrong than right.
I mean, sure, baby. This is
Alright.
why I hate co-commentators. What am I supposed to do with that?
I mean, that's one less point for our team, so you know.
You're right. I'd rather be wrong than right, baby. We ready. All right, let it begin.
This is only the second. That was only the second match without a plant.
Really? All right. Don't tell us who. Boys, think on it. What's the other one?
It was me versus Maddie.
Yeah, us first Maddie. Probably.
Well, it wasn't any
And-
game we were in.
Yep, it was Wills versus Matthew, and the first round was won by Matthew by time.
Jeez.
So this was
Coward.
the first one that there was a kill. Like every round was won by kills.
Wow.
On a band, no change there. Surely no change here, right? Osa, yep,
expect
and
much.
Cav, you'll stay
Yeah,
the same.
It'll be same old bands, yeah.
Who did? Oh, Capcan.
Capcan, yeah. That's
Keep
the
it.
one where you could have some wiggle room, but yeah. Maybe a Fenrir.
Yeah, they might go Fenrir.
No, I mean, you guys talked about this the whole
Capcan's
time last
huge.
time.
Yep.
About Steven, yeah. It helps
Oh yeah,
Steven
that's right.
so
I
much
forgot
that
about
he doesn't
Steven.
have to worry about Capcans. Kind of like it almost showed in this one.
Yeah.
And
He,
that is like Poor's go-to Capcan.
Yep. He's been switching it up a lot, but still.
Armory Archives. We discussed this on the last stream. We feel like bathroom is the correct play here at the gate.
Yep.
Or it's the best site. Might not be the best play. Maybe save it in the pocket for later. Maestro backing at him. Let's check old Travis, see if he's got the boss G or not.
No way.
No way. No way. Brava out of Billy with the Maestro cams. Smart.
Maestro with the drone blocker thingies, that's actually like a good combination.
Yeah.
Which Matthew uses pretty well most of the time.
Oh, he's getting his. Dang it. I hate how inverted that thing is. He's getting his deep place camera. It's deep in there, boys. Drone blocker number 1.
Then he's putting a thing on it. Yeah.
Yep.
The thing is, if Bravo is able to steal that thing in front of it, then it blocks his own cam.
Oh,
But it is hard to get a steal on it and the cam not destroy the drone.
there it is. Cam number 2. Everybody's favorite.
Did she
I don't
get
know
2
how-
drones?
Brava? Yeah.
Yeah.
Trays up top in security.
Like that. That's a bad spot.
He's
to
got
be.
his hatch open.
Oh, he's got
so-
hatch.
Yeah.
He's got hatch.
So he has a way
He's got
out.
an
He's-
exit.
Here,
Mike
man.
just pushes that so hard though.
Yeah.
But
don't-
I mean, it is. His things just ran out of juice.
He did drone him.
Like,
and
he's running
I droned him, pinged him, and then killed him.
Yeah, like what
He
the man?
He doesn't know he downed him, maybe? If he can get down that
But
hatch.
he can't shoot him.
Yep. Matthew's going for the revive, it looks like. Billy did drone out Matthew, so... Oh, and Billy's way over here, so he can't really act on it. Poor did have an exploding drone in, but... I don't
Yeah,
know how
didn't go
far
down the
I don't know how
hatch.
far they can drive. Yeah, Ike's make the right play here. You leave that while they're all off site, and you get the wall.
This is left Maddie's cameras though.
Has left Matty's cameras. Okay, so Billy picked up Trey. Probably is unaware of Matty down here. That's not what I wanted to switch to. Okay, so they do have wall open now, and that leaves Steve on site all by himself. Godspeed, Stevie. He's having to kill drones just to stay alive. Oh, Matty gets down by Billy underneath. Alright, Stevie, let's see what you got, baby. Yep, metal detector goes off. Oh, he is not in a great place. It's everywhere. Ike's discovering the plant, picks it up. Does he go left? Does he go right? He doesn't even know where he is anymore.
I hate to do it, but like that's like Trey cost that one.
Yep.
He
got-
stayed on site for the most part last on Chalet, and it worked.
Yeah, well, like on a map on this side, especially on that side, there's no real reason to hold that. Like, sure you can.
Well,
You can-
it can work. Like if he played it right, he needed to have his thing active, and then once his thing dies, you drop the hatch.
Mhm.
Because like I think it's a good play of like if you were there and Ike drives his drone in and he's getting little fuzzies, then he doesn't know where he's at. He just
See,
knows he's in the room.
You
Then
next
when
level it,
when
dude. You go
when
underneath
Trey drops,
and have the hatch blown open still, and then just flicker it on him. It gets him
Yeah.
good. But yeah, like,
I just
Something
feel
like
I
that
get,
that just like puts pressure on them, makes
Right.
them have to like stall a little
Slows
bit,
it down. Yep.
but it doesn't
exactly.
actually put you in any danger. You know?
We do get the
just,
bathroom
like,
site
against Ike though. Ike is gonna push that balcony
every
hard.
time. Every time. Never
Doesn't really
has.
matter though.
Yep. We do have the bandit switch out of Steve, which is kind of weird. I mean, I know he's done it before, but I feel like Omayo was working for him. Oh, Maddie with Legion. He gets to see how dumb these new traps are. Give us one, Maddie.
I
Give
think
us one.
that's a good change. Like, the traps are gonna do so much damage.
How much do they do out the gate? Do you know?
Out the
It's
gate, it's like 8 or 7, and then after a full, like 2 seconds, it's 12 damage.
Dang.
But if you have one in and you hit a second, then it's an automatic 12 damage. Like you hit the one, it's 8 or 7, and then it's an automatic 12 for the second. And so you can stack them too. That does it.
Interesting. So Ike with the diffuser, he's gone over to passport check, and now he's rolling around, whereas Billy spawned over here and is now rolling around over here. They're kind of all out of sorts, it looks like. Anthony's droning in Ike, but I don't know where Anthony's even at. I don't want to see his drone. Oh, okay, Anthony's up top. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Just-
droning up top. I think they're gonna go for like a fuse sledge thing combo.
Just try to get a foothold. Is Matthew under this desk?
Yeah.
Oh, you love to see
I
it.
wonder if they heard him though, him moving.
If
No, they didn't.
dang it, I didn't see that happening. Billy could get a fuse on Matthew under that desk if they're not careful. Ike does pick up Steve holding down workshop. The other two are still up top.
Ike's not gonna be able to do anything with those walls bandited.
They were getting pings on Billy, it looked like, so they should know that he's there. Anthony's creeping in through the back of archives. Matthew's still holding down office. Let's see if he sees him. He gets the kill on Anthony. The fuse does go down. That puts some pressure on Matthew, forces him to move. Billy's in top of East. Ike's taking some damage from Trey, still holding down sight. That's a good play by Trey. He's just playing it smart. Like you were saying, Will. Look where he's at. Oh, he's turned to him. Oh, jeez.
I don't know why. Like that
He
was pretty
had-
aggressive pushing up.
Yep. They should know that both are on site. Plant's going down from Ike. Put that in your stat book. Plant does go down. And Billy hops out the window. Smart play. Ike's
Seems
holding.
tough for
Yep.
retake.
Ike's holding the door, and Billy's holding from the window. Jeez. Matthew cleans up Billy. Doesn't know where Ike's at. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, Ike just gave himself away. Little reckless shooting. The sound distraction. Legion on the other
He's running
side.
out of time.
Yep. He's got 10 seconds to get it. Ike cleans him up. That goes back to what
Yeah,
you were
that was
saying, Joe,
close.
forever ago. Matthew did the little pump fake on the steps.
Yeah.
Started to run
Yeah.
one way and then ran it back the other way.
Ike was in a great position though, to where I
Yeah.
don't think that the
didn't matter.
fake mattered.
Yep.
Yeah, it didn't actually pull him to actually look the other way.
They might have had. Oh, they had a drone on him. I saw it in the death cam. It was in the hallway.
Oh.
We'd have to go back and double check it, but I'm pretty sure I saw a drone on the kill cam.
Well, if they were attacking him, they would have. Oh, I guess they might have just didn't call outs.
Deja vu, boys. 2-0 for Ike. 2-0 on attack, though.
It's a big difference than when they played this the first time.
Yeah, absolutely. Didn't have a little scoreboard check. Matthew's. Uh-oh. I've seen score lines like this before for Matthew's team. Oh, jeez. Nice to see Billy on the scoreboard. 2 kills. This is round 3, so they've opted. They didn't like that too much, so they're back up top. Matthew's sticking with Legion. The Legion and Malusi. Interesting. I don't feel like Malusi just isn't played anymore.
Well, now that you can shoot those things,
Yep.
pretty weak.
Yep. Billy switching to Capitao. Guess he saw that there was no keeping him out of the wall, so no need for whoever the heck he was playing. I honestly didn't look. Matthew. Matthew knows where Ike likes to go. Oh, he could get exposed from the window. Jeez. I thought he lagged. I thought he lagged out. He didn't move for so long. He is baiting it hard, but they're nowhere over there, buddy.
Yeah, he backed way off.
Yep.
But he saw the claymore, so he
Yep.
knows that he came over that way.
Billy's getting up to the vents to apply pressure on the back of Archives. Stevie hears him. Stevie hears him. What a kill! Good work, Steve.
What a pickup.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Ike does have the wall open. Anthony's underneath, causing some chaos. Trey, let's see.
Clearing half wall.
Let's see him do something. He's got that call out in though, so Matthew should be hopefully flanking on him. I would think. Yeah, Matthew's underneath him. Wait for him to come out, and of course, love to see. Ike does have sight all to himself. Steve needs to rotate back. Jeez, I was trying to get to Steve in time. Dang it. What a man.
What a man.
What a man. Oh, Stevie, he's such a nice guy. Scoreboard check. Trey. Trey's pulling a tray, as they say in the industry. Anthony's gone quiet. Ike's doing all right. Matty's doing all right. And Stevie's putting in the work. 2-kill round for Steve. Still, kudos to him for hearing that ladder climb and metal clank on Billy and then just spraying it. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff out of the rookie. Attacker defender swap. Ike's Vanilla Ike is on defense. Surely he's up top. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Anthony blew out the hatch early. Interesting.
When we played on this map against him, he got me with it. Like he plays that hatch too. Like he'll sit in there, and he rotates pretty quickly.
A drop down and then come up behind you type deal.
Yep. No, or just drop down.
Yeah, Anthony's gotten a lot more mobile since we played him.
You mean since he sat in this corner for about 5 minutes holding one line of sight through this door?
That was against.
That was against this
Matthew
team.
the
Yep,
first time.
yep.
Yeah.
All the way back in game 2. They got one mute on the wall. If he doesn't have 2, Matthew will be able to drone through and shoot it. He only has 1. Oh, Ike spawn peeking. Dirty little whore. Getting some damage on Trey. Still don't get why that works. We know he does it. Sometimes you just get caught sleeping, I guess.
Sloppy.
Yep.
It's like the spawn peaks on Cafe.
Yep. Matthew is droning in. He's got office cleared. They know that nobody's there. He probably saw Anthony holding the door of Archives. So it looks like he and Trey are going to push east. Steve, come on, buddy, stick with him. Steve is content with applying pressure from break.
Yeah, I think with Steve being knock, he kind of does need to push himself by himself.
That's like be a little bit closer, I think. Like maybe push
Well,
east
just
and
think-
come
I
up
think
the hall.
yeah. Joe's point is the operator.
Right,
is
right, right,
operator
right. Yeah,
pushes
if
No,
he-
I get it. he could be closer, but still far away.
Yeah, I just think like if he's gonna play to the other ones, then he needs to play a different operator. But when he plays this, the benefit of it is being able to like get into spots that they wouldn't expect you.
Right. Billy does get
Yeah.
his second boot down, by the way.
It's just, he's not going to be able to do much though.
Yeah.
Pushing
Yeah.
what he's doing. So
Anthony
just-
did get that drop underneath. He's going to rotate, looks like, back up east.
Did Matthew see him drop
No,
Wonder.
but he's about to
Guess he
see him,
didn't.
I feel like, right here.
on the rotate? No, he just
No,
did
he
the
just
left
switched
return
cams.
for
Okay,
ball,
so
though.
they do have the back of archives open. Now Steve can get a little bit of pressure from that office or security room
I just-
side.
or just push that main door. Just get right in.
Yeah. There's Stall and Anthony's holding top of East. Ike's holding down B.
What up,
And
Nate?
so is Billy.
What's up, Nate?
Oh,
Billy's just hiding behind half wall. They have the back of this open, and there's nobody there to stop him.
Yeah.
Trey has the diffuser. He's opened
Yeah,
up.
Trey's kind of
He's opened up such a
on the
big
wrong
line of
spot,
sight.
Yeah,
Yep. There we go.
like you almost want someone there watching that line of sight, but not the person with the
Now,
diffuser.
the person with the diffuser. Yep.
It's tough.
He will get a line of sight on Billy here if Billy's not too careful behind the half wall. So they open up that side. I feel like Matthew's gone over there to play it. Trey gets one.
Steven took a lot of damage.
Steven takes down Anthony. Billy cleans up. 1-2. Yeah. Oh, they know he's got the diffuser. Steve's got to push him. Billy cleans it up. 1-2-3. That's the 16 kill Bill we're used to. I feel like Trey had the opportunity to get the kill on Billy and just botched it. And part of it was because Ike was coming right directly in front of him, so he went for Ike first, which is probably the correct play. Just wasn't able to get Billy in the process. And it all goes back
Is
to
this the first game between?
this is the second game. Welcome to the booth, Nate.
There you go.
Matthew's team took
won?
game 1, 4-2.
Nice.
That would be the Psychos, by the way. Sorry. I'm done calling it by people's names.
The Psychos versus the Samurais. is that what we're
Psychos
doing?
versus Samurais, baby.
Remember, you said something about Ike having a thing for Asians.
Correct.
That's how I remembered the
Yep.
Samurai.
Something like it.
Is he married to an Asian lady?
Yep.
Not one that his wife knows about.
No.
No, he has an Asian dog though.
Not on stream, John. Not on stream.
This is how we get banned from Twitch. Thanks, John. All right, back to the more pressing matter at hand. Match point. Anthony back to Frost. Ike to Legion and Billy to Jaeger. Let's see, throw.
Psychos are on attack, so that's not a good sign.
Not a good
thing
sign.
for them.
Yep.
The last attack was better.
I'm gonna go
At
step
least-
away for 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and I'll come back for the last 15 seconds. I
They
would
don't have a
say,
rotate
I
yet.
would say, tell me what I've missed. They don't have a way to blow it. It looks like Billy's shooting. Let's
Anthony should have a shotgun.
yeah.
And the
And
Ike
Ike
has
with an impact. Jeez, these
Maybe they're
clowns.
just good with having
A
just
hole?
a hole, yeah. A rotate.
Maybe. Matthew and Trey droning themselves in to passport check. Stevie
Top
is.
on bottom.
Stevie's up top.
Mike's up top.
Billy's rolling around into workshop. Somebody's on cams. Anthony's on cams. Good boy.
There's only Anthony really on site, but it's like such a hard site to push quickly.
So they opened up the break room area, which has drawn Ike over to the side. And meanwhile, Stevie's just bailing on it. Suckered him in a bit. Matty is up top, new balcony. Trey is underneath the passport check. Might be able to get a line of sight in on Anthony down there. Dang it. I'm just a second too late tonight, boys. Matty picks up Ike.
kill.
Clean kill. Yep. Billy's rotating back upstairs. If they drone it out, which Trey is doing right now, they should be able to realize that it's just Anthony on site. And then they need to make a push.
Yeah,
Matthew-
Trey needs to see those prospects.
Yep. Matthew with the diffuser, so that's good. They know where Billy's at. Billy's just being smart, bailing. Hatches are closed, it looks like, both of them. Trey's dropped down into open area. Nice kill on Anthony. Matthew's going straight to site. They know Billy is off site. They just drone him out. Oh, the lack of rotates. Oh, wait. Oh, we have rotate now. Nice. Plant's going down. Matthew on the plant.
Plant's going
Joe,
down.
mark that down, baby.
Oh, what's this benches?
Billy. Lands no damage on Trey there. Does see Steve. Lands some shots on Steve. Steve fires back. Billy's at half. You gotta love where the cycles have put themselves here. One's rotated around into open area and Trey gets it from behind. No, Matthew rotated around, but Trey got him from in front. That's just how good it was. It could have been any of them. It could have been all three of them. Here we go. Match point again.
Wonder if Ike switches sites.
Yep.
Yeah, he
Looks like
does.
it. Fenrir. Jeez. I don't like that guy. And Echo. Nice. They're all switching it up. And Billy, what have you got for us? 16 kill builds going smoke with the weirdest hat I've ever seen. About said something I shouldn't say on stream. Whew. Pulling a Nate over here. Or John, whoever it was. Vince.
Yeah, I didn't say
You thought it, dude. How many of these walls do you all fortify? Just one?
None.
None.
Yeah, I do at least one.
I usually try to do 2, but yeah, at the minimum 1.
Yeah, I like to leave. Yeah, I like where Billy shot that hole. I like to actually have a hole like that.
It's the first time Billy's ever gotten a compliment on his hole before. Alright. Let's see what Anthony's doing. Right. Oh, Anthony's iron sights. You hate to see it.
Boy.
You rarely see it, but you do hate to see it when it happens. Trying to see where he's going to give us a little cameras. Thought he was going to shoot Ike there for a second. Comical. Hit him again.
I approve.
He's aggressively using these drones. He's not using them as stationary cameras. He wants to seek and destroy. They have brought a fuse again. Matthew says, you know, fuse shield once, shame on me. Fuse shield twice, no thank you.
So he's just following Isaac.
Yep. He's learned it from Joe.
Ike was droning the Echo drones in.
He's face checking for the echo drones, yeah.
Yeah, Ike's all sorts of craziness going on up here. Ike is rotated into break room. Should get the flank on Maddie, potentially, if Matthew goes into archives to start fusing. Where's old?
Just like a minute 45
Yep.
left.
Yeah, and not a whole lot has happened. They've just gotten in the building.
Okay, Trey's drone, or Steve's droning out underneath.
It really is, seems crazy how much each of them have to drone for themselves, you know?
Yep. Fuse number 2 might pick up Billy. There's no way he survives this, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Does not.
He gone.
He just gave up.
Yep.
He just
He embraced
gave
it.
up.
Yep. I think
He
that
didn't even try.
that last pellet went inside him, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Ooh, went right down his throat.
Yep. Ike's gonna rotate in on Maddie. Maddie drones him out. Smart droning. I don't know if that's a pre-placed drone or what. I'm surprised Matthew didn't try to take that bite. Like, I understand why you wouldn't, but it's Matthew versus Ike. I feel like he knows he's got the advantage there most nights. And that keeps Ike busy the whole time too. Which, I mean,
Trey and Steve need to do something.
Yeah, they just need to
the
get
Echo
in.
drone in there is maybe causing fits. Anthony's just way over here in the corner on drone. Trey's pushing in.
Down
He
Here comes this
gets-
Ike on the
yep,
stairs.
Ike's on stairs.
Oh,
Get
that's
her-
a good
And
smoke,
there's
though.
a Fenrir going down. Oh, Matthew dropped hatch and got him. Anthony's getting one smackadoo on Trey.
Yep. Trey's pushing him, but that
Yep,
that
plant's
leaves
going down.
Steven to get the plant.
Yep, plant is down by Stevie. Mark that down.
Got it.
Fuse coming in through the barricade. Trey, we don't get 2 fuse kills in 1 round. You liked it so. Oh, is he going to the hole to shoot him? No. He liked it so much he wants another.
I don't think it makes sense.
Oh, he had him. The ping was on him. Everything was lined up. He's got 10 seconds to get this defuse done, and cycles come to play. They're like, you know what? My bedtime's 11:45. Let's make this happen. OT. And defense goes to the Samurais. Daddy Two Eyes Samurais. Which honestly,
It's not been good for them.
that
They've
has
lost
not been good
2
to them. They've lost 2
defenses and won 1.
defenses. Yep.
They'll go back upstairs, yeah.
Yeah. There's the smoke. There's the bandit. Matthew's playing Habana without a Thatcher. And Anthony quickly gave up on the Echo experiment.
Yeah, he mentioned
Shirley,
something to me the other day that he was trying to just pick a different operator every round.
That's-
Shirley Trey switches or brings EMP grenades.
You would think that,
I don't know. I don't.
but
think
I
they
don't think
care.
it'll happen. I don't think they care. Yep. Billy's getting droned out by Steve. Steve don't even care about his drones. I feel like the ambient noise on this map is way too strong. Alright. This is how they pushed last time. Mike does get 1 battery on it. Smart. Smart
You
adjustment.
notice they have a lot of the same Persian rugs throughout this thing.
I think
Yeah.
they're Turkish, dude. You racist?
No, they're Persian.
They're actually Mexican.
I guess it is a border, isn't it? Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. Ike's playing top east. Surprise. No spawn peek though. He's banded offside, so he doesn't care about the wall either. It looks like both teams have just given up caring about the wall.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yep. Steve's droning himself in.
Where are the other guys?
I'm trying to find him. Hang on. They spawned way east. Trey's going up top. Hold a little line of sight on east. He might be able to, I might get him. I did not get him. Alright, he's got his window opened up. Heard the shotgun. Billy heard the shotgun all the way over there. Wow. Billy's pitched himself a nice little tent here.
Are they gearing up for a push right here on the
I think they
archives?
are.
Oh yeah, Matthew has diffuser.
Yeah, Matthew's got
And
diffuser. They
Trey's
know.
got a line of sight.
Mhm. He knows Anthony's on site. He droned him out. The frost mount will be key if he misses it. Flashbang's going. Oh, I thought
He
Matthew
might
had a
miss it.
flash.
He did, he just didn't throw it.
Where's Steve? Trey's droned out, so he knows that Ike's in office. They should have seen frost by now. Matthew's on his drone again. This might be where he picks up that frost mat. Oh, Trey's in. Should see the. Didn't see the frost mat. He's droning out to figure out where Billy's at. He's found Billy. Anthony drops underneath, leaving A completely unoccupied.
Yeah. As
Fro-
long as they don't step on the frost.
Yep, as
The-
long as they don't step on the frost. Flashbang
He
in.
can still pick himself up, but
Oh, Steve picks up Anthony on the rotate. So 1 smoke going down, 2 smoke going down. That stops Matthew for a little bit. Ike's still in office. Billy's in B. Steve's underneath, going to be coming up main. Ike's rotating to hold an angle on the window. Did Trey get the frost mat? I think Trey did get the frost mat. Holy, Matthew guns him down. That gives them the advantage. They know where Billy's at. They droned him out earlier. Matthew should be able to hop in and plant. Trey did get the frost mat.
Yep, still got 10 seconds.
Yep, plant's going down.
Needs Steve to come up.
Whoa.
Yeah, they needed Steve to come up, but I mean, it's the cleanup.
Yeah,
He's-
if Billy was aiming a little higher, I think he might have gotten a kill. Look at that. Yeah, 1 health.
There's
for
no
Trey.
health left. Yep, there's nothing left. Psychos won it, and they won it
They didn't
bad.
get the plant off though, right?
No plant.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention.
No plant.
That's 3 defenses lost in a row for Ike.
Ooh. And
For the Samurais.
this is a Psycho all-time world record. 3 successful attacks in a row. I think that doubled their total up to this
Yeah,
point.
their total. I think they only had 6 before. It didn't double, but it's 50% more.
Matthew with Valkyrie, you like to see it. We do have the Bandit, so unless they switch to a Thatcher or a Callie, they can hold him off potentially. Ike will make him though. It's vanilla Ike.
Yeah,
He'll say,
Billy cares about
"Hey
the
Billy,
wall.
No, well,
switch."
Lion has the EMP grenades.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know when that change was implemented, but I've never thrown one yet. Look at the Psychos over here. A little 8-4-4. That's a recipe for a
Yeah.
win.
Looking at these stats for this game, it's crazy how many rounds go through. Like, all 3 kills go to one team.
Yeah.
1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4,
It's reminiscent of
5,
our
6,
game on Theme Park.
7, 8. 8 rounds where one. No, that was where like one person got all the kills for one side of the team. But this is like, if Matthew team gets a kill, then they get all 3 kills, and none of their team dies.
Oh, like flawless rounds or whatever.
Yeah, like it's like flawless rounds.
Weird.
8 flawless
of them.
rounds.
Billy switched to Ying, and Anthony switched off of Lion to Jackal, who I don't think has those things. So the wall is safe for now. They do need somebody to be over here to apply pressure on it when they try to come in.
They might just try to flash it and push it.
Yep. I don't know if Trey's got any thorns up in here.
Yeah, I'm sure he
got one
does.
on that door, yeah.
On the barbed wire.
Can't zoom in any more than that, boys. I don't see one.
Isn't it? No, I don't see it either. No.
Might be on the vent,
Billy's
on
thrown
the
him out,
vent
so they know what they're dealing with. They know that Trey is on site behind the what you call it? Ike with a very clutch throw. Ace going down, Dylan following. Trey's rotated into the small office to get him just some pressure on him.
Trey's
Steve picks up a down on Ike and is just spraying it down. He's got to taste the blood in his mouth with Billy. He says he came to eat and all he's eating is wood, but that's okay. He picks up Ike. Candela number 2 going down. He can't see Jack. Where's Billy? Give me Billy.
Bring it in, baby.
The flash gets him, trades it though. 2v1 Psychos, and Anthony is out on the balcony as well. I thought he had rotated around. Match point, series
Oh, boy,
point.
you live for this, boy.
This is it. This is what he lives for.
This is a tough spot.
This is a really tough spot. Depends on what Matthew's doing. Okay, Matthew's still on other side. They're just waiting, as they should. This is eerily reminiscent of their attacks, except it's actually the correct play now. There we go. Trey's rotated around. I don't know if Anthony sees him. He does seem to know he's over there. I don't know how. I didn't hear it. grabs the kill on him. What a play. Matthew's going to make him plant, it looks like. So he's rotating around.
Yeah,
they do
that's Matthew's
and
MO.
they've got a Valcam in sight. No claymore. Cleans
He's
it up.
got a ping on him too.
Yep.
Over.
Yep, Valcam up there.
Eh,
Smart play.
Jeez.
Psychos.
It was all wrong.
He was all
it's a good
wrong.
kill on Trey though.
Yeah, really good kill on Trey. Holy, did not see that coming. Nobody saw it coming.
Yeah, that's gonna mix up the standings pretty good too.
Mix things up a bit.
Yeah, because I didn't even get a point.
No points. Ike stays at 4. Psychos bump up to 5 for a 3-way tie at first, which I think goes to Will and the Juggernauts because they've beat both the other teams. Currently, our game pending.
Yeah, you need to fix
Well, no,
our frogs and make our nuts a little bigger.
Will would still get this bump because he's played less games.
Well,
Wait, how did
we've
the-
also played fewer games too. We haven't played as many as they have. Like,
Yeah.
but
But he's beat us, so that's why they are above us.
and he beat Matthew.
Matthew doesn't matter. Matthew's played more games.
Right. Well, that whatever. We're saying the same thing, but in different ways. GG's, boys. Good stuff.
Jeez.
Game 7. Not the way any of us thought it was going down. Good game, though. I think tune in Friday, 10 o'clock, Game 8. The floppy Juggernauts versus the
Good
old
games, good games.
Mythics. Deuces.